Welcome to online classes English Grammar Adjectives Part 1. Adjectives are words used to qualify or describe nouns. നാമങ്ങളെ വിശേഷിപ്പിക്കുന്ന വാക്കുകളാണ് adjectives അഥവാ നാമവിശേഷണങ്ങൾ. Examples: beautiful garden, brave boys, brilliant men, intelligent boy. Degrees of comparison. Adjectives have 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, and superlative. Example: bad, worse, worst. Big, bigger, biggest. Good, better, best. Adjectives without comparison. The following adjectives do not have comparative and superlative degrees of comparison: absolute, adequate, any, chief, complete, dead, entire, eternal, mean, false, fatal, final, impossible, inevitable, infinite, meaningless, open, other, paramount, perfect, only, perpetual, possible, primary, round, same, ideal, sacred, singular, some, square, stationary, such, sufficient, truthful, whole, unanimous, unavoidable, unique, unbroken, uniform, worthless, universal, fundamental. The following adjectives are used as positive: former, elder, upper, inner, outer, interior, exterior, ulterior, major, minor, inferior, superior, prior, senior, junior. These adjectives are not followed by than. Examples: he was the former captain of our cricket team. The latter lessons were difficult to understand. He is my elder brother. He was given an upper berth. The inner walls are not very strong. The outer walls are very strong. There was utter confusion. Interior parts of the country are safe. That was done with an ulterior motive. A major part of the building has been constructed. It's a matter of minor importance. No one is inferior to anyone. No one is superior to anyone. He is junior to me. He is senior to me. Adjectives without nouns. The old means the old people. The blind means the blind people. The disabled means the disabled people. The unemployed means the unemployed people. The dead means the dead people. The jobless means the jobless people. The poor means the poor people. The young means the young people. The deaf means the deaf people. The rich means the rich people. Examples: he is collecting money for the blind means he is collecting money for the blind people. The disabled have been given some reservation means the disabled people have been given some reservation. The unemployed are losing hope. After the accident, the injured were taken to hospital. These adjectives without nouns are normally plural. The dead means the dead persons and not the dead person. The poor means poor people, not a poor person. However, sometimes such adjectives can be used in singular also. The accused was released on bail. The accused were released on bail. The deceased was identified as his friend. The deceased were identified as his relatives. Please note the following usages. The poor little. Not correct. The poor little boy. Correct. The most important is to be happy. Not correct. The most important thing is to be happy. The poor's problems. Not correct. The problems of the poor or poor people's problems. The following words are adjectives: costly, deadly, friendly, lively, lonely, lovely, silly, ugly, unlikely. For example, that's a costly watch. Her voice was lovely. She smiled in a friendly way. She is a silly girl. Change of degrees of comparison. We can change a sentence in superlative degree to positive or comparative degree without any change in the meaning. Examples: Arun is the tallest boy in the class. Arun ക്ലാസ്സിലെ ഏറ്റവും ഉയരമുള്ള കുട്ടിയാണ്. Superlative: No other boy in the class is as tall as Arun. ഈ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ മറ്റാർക്കും അരുണിനോളം ഉയരമില്ല. Positive: Arun is taller than any other boys in the class. അരുൺ ഈ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ മറ്റു കുട്ടികളെക്കാൾ ഉയരം കൂടുതൽ ഉള്ള കുട്ടിയാണ്. Comparative: The Nile is the longest river in the world. Superlative: No other river in the world is as long as the Nile. Positive: The Nile is longer than any other rivers in the world. Comparative: Cow is the most useful animal. Superlative: Cow is more useful than any other animal. Comparative: No other animal is as useful as cow. Positive: Iron is the most useful metal. Superlative: Iron is more useful than any other metals. Comparative: No other metal is as useful as iron. Positive: Jupiter is the biggest planet. Superlative: Jupiter is bigger than any other planets. Comparative: No other planet is as big as Jupiter. Positive: Mount Everest is the highest peak of the Himalayas. Superlative: Mount Everest is higher than any other peaks of the Himalayas. Comparative: No other peak of the Himalayas is as high as Mount Everest. Positive: The USA is the richest country in the world. Superlative: The USA is richer than any other country in the world. Comparative: No other country in the world is as rich as the USA. Positive: The more, the more. The bigger the room is, the better it is. I want a small house. The smaller, the better. The lighter the boat is, the faster it goes. The higher you climb, the cooler the air becomes. The richer he got, the greedier he became. The farther they sailed, the rougher the sea became. The sooner she starts, the better it is. The louder she spoke, the more impatient he became. The more he eats, the fatter he becomes. The more loudly he spoke, the more confused we were. The less you speak, the better it is. The higher we go, the cooler we feel. The more you exercise, the better it is. The harder you work, the more money you can earn. The more neatly you write, the more praise your teacher will be. 2. He is old, he cannot work. He is too old to work. The coffee is hot, I cannot drink it. The coffee is too hot to drink. The place is hot, you cannot go for a picnic. The place is too hot to go for a picnic. He speaks fast, I cannot understand. He speaks too fast to understand. It is cold, we cannot go out. It is too cold to go out. He is furious, he cannot speak. He is too too furious to speak. She was terrified. She could not move. She was too terrified to move. He is seriously ill. He cannot eat anything. He is too ill to eat anything. He is impatient. He never listens to anyone. He is too impatient to listen to anyone. Enough. You are not old. You cannot understand these things. You are not old enough to understand these things. John was foolish. He told lies to the police. John was foolish enough to tell lies to the police. The ladder is not long. We cannot reach the window. The ladder is not long enough to reach the window. It is not very dark. We cannot see stars clearly. It is not dark enough to see stars clearly. Thanks very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. For more similar videos, please visit my YouTube channel Chandran Cheerath 5709. Thank you.